gave my wife the house that I had out there and came here. Built this thing just like my grandmother's house 100 years ago out at Steep Hollow.
Oh,
Somebody called it morning money.
yeah. Oh, falling back.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Yes, ma'am.
He's got.
Oh my goodness, yeah. That's
Oh, those, yeah. I used to use those in my lecture. This is my lieutenant. This is that road going up.
oh, where the
This guy here.
where you were talking about where the train?
No, no.
Oh.
On trucks.
Oh, the trucks.
No way a train.
No.
There was a train up there. This is a good friend of mine from
This is a
Houston.
good friend of ours. He lives in Houston,
Mm-hmm.
but he don't talk about nothing.
No,
He's
I got him to
bad
come
on.
out there one time, and
Now what does this depict here?
this is a picture of the hospital up in Udam up in North Korea.
Right.
And they didn't have room. Here was my old gunnery sergeant there, meanest man in the world. Gunnery Sergeant Rathall. He was a prisoner of the Japanese. This is my lieutenant somewhere. Where was he? I think it's,
Well, now this depicts the cold right here.
yeah.
Here's his famous hat.
Oh,
I wish she hadn't rubbed that out. My conscience still bothers me. I took that off of a Chinese, so.
I see. Now is this you? This
No.
is Dewey.
Yeah, Dewey. That's a good friend of mine. He was
Oh, okay.
blown up, and he was over in Japan in the hospital, and Dewey was running for president back then.
Right.
Well, she took
You got any pictures of you? I like that picture right there because that depicts the cold.
I got more of the code. When you talk about MASH on television,
Right. Yes, sir.
that one picture that I said is our hospital, that's our MASH in Korea.
You be talking about that. You be talking about
Show the picture.
like this one.
No, that's
That's like a hospital.
triage was going on, and
Yeah.
if the doctor think they could save somebody, they pulled them inside.
Right.
The rest of them, and some of them that they saved anyway, they put them out there on straw and covered them up. Poor guys froze and froze and froze. This guy was oh my goodness, what is that ship? Here's my lieutenant. Here's some of the dead from up there. This is taken up in Udam. These are Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunate. This is a friend from Houston that drew the cards with me. Here's my lieutenant, but I'm not in any of these. And she showed you my friend. Here's Chesty Puller.
Oh, okay.
He was at the coterie at Henry, and he says, we got the Chinese in front of us, and on each side of us, we got them in the back of us, we got them right where we want them. So we can get them. My friend from Houston, he showed a picture of him, and another friend from Houston. Now that shows, I tell you, in Korea, or up there in that frozen chosen, we call it. Wasn't a lot of snow. Wind was
Right.
blowing straight out of
Right.
Manchuria. And here we go. This is my lieutenant, and this is the guy that drew cards with me,
Uh-huh.
giving the lieutenant a cigarette to light his cigarette on.
Right.
And that could be me, I don't know, but I'm sure since they were there, I'm not sure, because I always sent out on the flank.
Yeah.
The reason I saved these two magazines is because of the eyes.
Now this tells the story
Yeah, that's
of your
our group,
group.
our survivors. Old Duncan went up to that guy from Houston, and he was sitting down, and when David Douglas walked up to him, and he said, if you had one wish, what would that wish be? And he said, tomorrow.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm going to find that. There's some more of these in here, or in yonder. Wanda,
Yeah.
would you mind going in there and see if you can find any of these chosen few magazines with pictures in them? There, here he is.
Who's that? That's
He said, if you had one wish, what would it be?
yeah.
He said,
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow. And this is my gunnery sergeant, Sergeant Rathall. This is up in the chosen.
Is your picture in any of these?
I don't think so.
What kind of magazine?
These. Let me show her this.
Oh.
Are there any pictures of Norman anywhere?
There's only that one that I know of.
Yeah.
Remember when somebody had to tell you that you was in that one?
I'll tell you where there's some more of me. Out at the clinic.
At the VA clinic?
VA clinic. The one of the
oh,
our nurses
Uh-huh.
collected pictures from all of the clients coming in out there.
Right. And they're on the wall, aren't they?
and I'm on the wall.
Yeah. Yeah, I've seen those.
If you've seen those,
I've been over there and
Okay.
seen some of those pictures, yes, sir.
we got boy, that thing grew. We get them from everywhere now. You can, if you want to, you can skim over that. I use that. I used to use that in my lecture. We had a doctor that was at Hagerty. Well, he had been the surgeon for one of our battalions. And when we were coming back from UDAMNE, we had to climb up this hill, not bad. And then when we got up there, we were safe.
Mm-hmm.
no.
Couldn't find him.
Well, I don't know what you did with all those chosen things.
That's okay.
Okay. Take that little thing if you want.
I am. I'm going to hand these all back to you. I would like to get one of those two pictures off the wall
Okay.
and scan it, and then, like I said, I'll give it all back to you on Thursday.
Okay.
Um,
I thought she was big.
I'm right here.
What'd she say?
she said she was right there.
I'm right here.
She's looking for stuff still.
There's a he don't never keep anything. I saved everything, and he don't keep anything.
a little bigger one,
Oh, okay, yeah.
if you want that.
Come
Yeah, 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 I'd like to borrow that and I'll scan it and give it back to you.
Come on, it's a pencil. Come on. You want a treat?
So that got shaved off so you could
Yeah.
get,
Come here, let's get a
Go on,
treat.
Liberty.
so you could get to go on Liberty.
Yeah. We had an inspection when we got back down south,
Right,
and this doctor was with other officers coming around inspecting us,
right.
and I had that mustache curled up.
Yeah,
It couldn't have been down south. Yeah, down south.
right.
And when he got to me, he said that beard, that mustache wasn't as curled up like that other day. I said, no, sir.
I don't remember if, in that book that I made for David and Stephen, I don't remember if there's a,
There's a guy from Houston.
Uh-huh,
He said tomorrow.
yeah.
I don't know if there's any pictures of you in Korea. I know there's several of them in Guam.
I don't remember.
But I can get the book and look and see.
Okay.
And if there is,
You don't mind.
I can get them to you.
Yeah, if if you could get him and if he could just bring them with him on Thursday when we take
Okay.
the show and we can shoot,
Yeah.
a couple of pictures there. Like I said, I don't need a whole lot. I just like a couple of more. I've got this, but this is the only picture I've got of him. So if there are
Yeah.
any other,
There's
Okay.
that's the
like
after.
this.
That's the after. We have one before.
yeah, yeah.
Here's two of these, or three of these.
Like, does he have his official Marine photograph somewhere, or?
Oh yeah, there's one in his uniform. When he first went into the Marine Corps.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking
Uh-huh.
for something like that. Is that
Yeah.
that's in that book
It's also with two or three others out at the clinic.
out at the clinic? Yeah.
Yeah. It's in the back, so you gotta tell them.
Well, I can get him that other one. There might be something else in it that.
You found
But you
them.
said there's two or three over there at the clinic.
Yeah,
Now, are they by themselves, or are they like
they're in a frame.
in a frame like a collage with a
Yeah.
lot of others? I might be able to go and actually take a picture of that.
I had one when I still had the machine gun,
Yeah,
because it came out in a Leatherneck magazine,
right.
and gave us our names and all. But
I had at one time on my old computer, I had. I'll look and see if I have it in my previous files, but I did have a lot of his stuff that I put on my computer,
Right.
and then when my computer died,
Right.
then I had to. There was one in here, and somebody called him and said, "Oh, Bill, did you know your picture was in the?" Y'all remember y'all were moving from some place to some place?
that's when I had the machine gun, I think. Yeah. The old boy get called, he had both legs off.
Yeah. Yeah. I wanted to scan some of these also because
Okay,
it just
well-
sort of depicts
Feel free.
what you were.
I don't, I'm not lecturing out there anymore much.
No, I'm going to give all of these back to you on Thursday.
But Dr. Kramer wants me to say a few things, so I'll go out there on the
I don't
12th.
see anything on that. Here we go. Come on, here we go.
So y'all have a reunion every couple of years or every year?
Now we do, yeah. I don't go anymore. The last one I went to was Reno,
Right.
but we do. You know what happened? I was here years ago, years ago, and I had the Houston paper. And I was reading that Houston paper, and I turned the pages, and there was a picture up there about like this.
Mm-hmm.
And I recognized it immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And it said, contact so-and-so. So I called the guy. And he said, I'm going to send you the latest news. He did these. And I want you to sign up. And about 2 or 3 weeks later, I got a call from a guy over in Austin. He said, 2 or 3 of us that survived are going to get together over here. And if you know anybody, tell them. I didn't know anybody then. And I went over there and got in there. You know how they put your name on you.
Mm-hmm.
And they thought I was Colonel Beal.
Mm-hmm.
I stood up and told them, no, I'm not a colonel. It took me years to make corporal. To me, that was the best at that time. The best rank you could have was corporal in the Marine Corps.
So this whole episode of you in Korea was just a couple of months, right? November, December of 1950,
no.
right?
See, all that fighting, I came home in the spring of
51.
52, I think.
Oh, 52? Okay.
But we were over there only 8 months.
8 months, okay, that's what I was looking for.
Our group.
Right, your group, right.
In the beginning when I said that we jumped off and went on up, we're down south, and we hit the 6th North Korean People's Division.
Right.
And then they pulled us back to go plug another hole. We wiped out a whole battalion of North Koreans.
Right.
Take those and you look through
I will.
them.
I'm gonna look through them, and this will give me a lot of research and.
And I've got some more. I don't know.
Yeah, if
she finds any, she'll bring them.
right. Do you know where? Do you know where you're going? Are you familiar with the A&M campus very much?
Not much anymore.
Okay. Let me draw you a map.